the local security, that's the vigilante, we were able to, curtail the excesses of the thugs and all. And we had a successful rally, and a lot of people are eager to have us return with materials and mobilization. So they could also go to the interlands thereafter. So that's just a summary of what is going on in Kogi State. Kogi State is obedient, and by the grace of God, we're not only planning to have 25% of the votes, but we want to exceed the expectations of millions of Nigerians. Thank you.
Fantastic, Sunday Bala. That is a brilliant report. You have just cheered all of us up. Indeed, we believe we can get more than 25% votes from Kogi. You have broken the jinx. You said you went to one of the fertile areas and you conducted a successful march. It shows the spirit of the Nigerian. It shows that we are all invested in this election. Thank you for your courage. Like the saying, courage is not the absence of fear. And that is what you all proved. Well done. And we're counting on you all. Material will soon arrive different states. I believe Century will give us an update on that when he comes back on. So well done, Sunday. These are the kinds of cheering news we would love to hear. Solomon, if you can hear me, well done, Sunday. We would love to hear from you as well, how our campaigns have been ongoing in your state of residence. If you can hear me, feel free to unmute your mic and share your journey with us. Thank you. Hi, everyone. If you can hear me, feel free to unmute your mic and share with us how powerful a journey the campaign has been in your home state. It will be nice to draw inspiration from each other, as we always do. This is the 11th fundraiser for our campaign, and we're still waxing strong. This is crunch time, you all. Feel free to unmute your mic and share with us your story of hope, our journey to our victory, our journey to reclaiming our country from the minority that have kept us all in bondage, sorry. Feel free to unmute your mic.
So I can actually play the video now if you need me to.
Oh, brilliant. So Century is going to stream a video for all of us to please pay attention to as we continue with today's fundraiser. Thank you. Century.
I'm currently streaming on YouTube now. Thanks. It has been fixed.
Yes, I noticed. Well done. Well done.
I'm Mr. Peter Obi, Labour Party presidential candidate. I need your support, moral, material, financial, whichever way you can. Most importantly, I need your vote. Vote LP for a new Nigeria.
Right. So today marks the 11th day, the 11th fundraiser. Well, actually, I haven't watched that video. I don't know how you all feel, but this is how I feel. We're not actually cajoling ourselves today. It is the 11th fundraiser, and divinely so, the 11th hour. Even P.O. himself has seen on the video that just aired, is out on the trenches. It is no longer a campaign for just funds. It is a campaign to make our votes count, to make our votes reclaim Nigeria. For the first time in our history, you all will attest Nigerians are paying for the type of government they deserve and the type of government we all want to see. Yesterday, as some of you might be aware, elder statesmen and women, state I don't think anyone listening to me is over 80 or 80. So how much more you and I? It is time for us all to take a stand. It is time for us all to put our money where our mouth is. It is time for us all to stand and be counted. The future of Nigeria lies with you and with me. It is crunch time, you all. It is crunch time, and we all must stand and be counted. Thank you for staying true to this course up until this time. Thank you for not selling out. Thank you for believing that as Nigerians, we deserve better. Thank you for standing with truth. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for every effort you have won for our candidates. Thank you, because I know come February 25th, we will all go out there and vote for Mr. Peter Obi and Dr. Detti. Thank you, because after voting, we'll all stay back and defend our votes. Thank you, because I know that the universe is with us on this journey, has been with us. And this is our elections to be. It is time, Nigerians. We do not allow the politicians to pay for our soul. Much as 400 naira, much as 400 naira. And I wonder sometimes when I look at the names of those donors, what goes on in their minds when they make that donation. This is how they also feel, because they see hope in the horizon, that they believe. So please, you all, talk to somebody today. Talk Talk to somebody tonight. Talk to somebody tomorrow. We believe in our cause. Our courage of conviction is what has brought us thus far. Mr. Peter has birthed a movement that has grown out of his hands. I read tweets sometimes where people say, if he dares step down, they will sue him. We have embraced his candidature and that of Dati, and we have all run away with it. And that is the spirit. It is the can-do spirit. Together we can. Who is the establishment? How many are there? We are the majority. And yes, together we can. It is time we reclaim our country. It is time we take back. And listen to Pa Adebanjo. He's 95. I was moved to tears. And so many. I listened to Edwin Clark. And they were all there, taking a stand. I remembered the secretary of Pandef saying, 100 years from now, when the generations after us, they will be proud that there were men and women who stood for what they believed in. It is time, Nigerians. It is time. This is our opportunity. And we can't let it slip. Lose these elections, then there will be no Nigeria. I was afraid listening because in their eyes, I saw that they have lived through decades. I am just 40. So they've seen Nigeria in its decay. And as they pass through all that they had envisaged and desired Nigeria will be, it didn't happen, but they are still standing. How much more you and I? It is time, Nigerians. Please, the floor is open with a show of hands. Feel free to inspire us tonight. Feel free to make a donation. Feel free to share with us why you have stayed true to this cause and why you believe that we deserve a better Nigeria. Thank you. I see Rhoda, I see Queen. Please feel free to unmute your mics and share your experiences, how this journey has been. Let us hear from another obedient in the gathering tonight. Please, let's all encourage and inspire ourselves.
Please, if you want to speak, raise up your hands so that we can unmute you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good
As we
evening,
all
sir.
know,
Mm.
good evening. As we
Good
all know,
evening.
it's been a long time coming. We understand that it has never been easy since we started this movement. And within few weeks from now, we'll be electing our Peter Obi, our next president, come February 25. Every hands must be on deck, no matter the challenges, no matter what we are encountering at the moment. Victory is sure. Let me tell the house this. If you are here and you are seeing what is actually happening at the moment, one, the queuing, two, the new Naira notes, you understand that with all these indices, there is a gateway. There is no way they are going to get resources according to our president. The youth are going to come out to cast their votes based on what they are experiencing. So it's a plus on our side. It's God working. All we just need to do now is just to put forth our effort and ensure that we deliver this mandate. We cannot go back. Going back is not our option. Our option is to win, and win we must encounter. So please, I'm urging every one of us to stand and say, I started this movement. I am going to see the end of this movement. We are going to win this movement. There is no going back. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for staying true. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Indeed, there's no going back, Solomon. We have come a long way. We knew it wasn't going to be a sprint. We knew that we have to fight for our freedom. Freedom is never given. It has never been given and it will never be given. So yes, thank you. Please, by show of hands, feel free to encourage us, to share words of inspiration. Today is the 11th fundraiser for our campaign, Obi-Baba 2023, the 11th day, the 11th hour.
Rhonda, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. The network is actually behaving funny. I trust we're all doing well.
Yes, Rhoda, thank you.
Thank you too, my big sister Dudu. Honestly, the last speaker just said it all. All that we need to do now is to ensure we all run together so we can win together. Let's ensure that no one is left behind. Check on your neighbor that you started this movement with. Are you still together? Is he still on the race? Is he lagging behind? What are the things you need to do to hold him so you can succeed together? You know, these are the things we should be looking out to. Physically, we're exhausted. We're tired. But then, once you're close to the finish line, the battle always looks very tough. And that is the state at which we're in. Right now, I'm exhausted. In short, physically and mentally, I'm exhausted. But then, we must just get the goal. You know, we cannot just come this far and then give up when we're close to the finish line. It can be that tiring, quite okay. But then let's do the best we can. Those villages we're yet to enter, Let's do what we can. Honestly, as a family, I know what we forfeited just to see that this movement, keeps going. We might not come on space to donate or support with finances, but our time is everything. The time we've given into this cannot be quantified, and there's no regret. Every day, my husband will just say, "Oh God, I pray those people supporting this movement, that God will wipe away their tears by making PO to win." People have given in so much. Everyone has done one or two things to see that this movement remains sustainable. I just want to give a shout out to everyone. I'm sending out flowers to everyone on this platform. From my heart to you all. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. Let's watch out for our neighbors. Let's ensure we're running together. Let's ensure we're together. This victory must be won. We're at the last lap of this gestation, close to the EDD. We'll begin to have false labor. Yes, people coming to deceive, whoever they feel they can deceive, bring what and what, but then let's not relent. We might not have as much resources and money like those other parties, but the will is there. When we go to the villages, like yesterday, we were at a mining site. Honestly speaking, if you see the love and the passion these people had on seeing us with our t-shirts, carrying PO, say Obi, 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 oh. One guy was just screaming like Obi, 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 that his life is on this thing now. But the unfortunate thing is this, most of them couldn't even identify our logo. 100% they are going to vote PO. But then, where do they cast this vote? Please, we still have a lot to do. The best we can do now is every man to your tent. Go back to your polling unit. Enough of going round. If I can go back to my polling unit, you go to your polling unit. Before we know it, we can deliver our polling units. These people in our villages, they need a lot of awareness. A lot of awareness. That's why materials can never be overemphasized. Like, we need them. No matter how little they are, they will still mean something to somebody somewhere. Let's keep pushing. We're close to the finish line, like I said, and I pray that God will reward every one of us with success. We will not labor in vain. PO will come in. Let's put away distraction. Let's see it as false labor. The real EDD is still ahead, which is 25th. Let's not give in to discouragement. Let's not allow people to play on our psyche. They want to come and do a psychological whatever on us. Let's not allow them. This battle, we must win. Well done, everyone. In our different capacities, we're doing the best we can. And I pray God will bless us and reward these efforts we've put in. Thank you so much for giving me the space to speak. As I yield back to the listening session, thank you all. God bless you.
God bless you too, Rhoda, and well done for your commitment to this grassroots mobilization. You have been at it, and yes, you're human. You have a right to feel exhausted. You have a right to be tired. But again, even amidst all that, I hear in you that you are not relenting, that you are still standing strong. And such are the sacrifices Nigerians out there have been making for this campaign. With or without motivation. Well done, Rhoda. And don't ever say you don't have money to contribute. No. resources are as great as the effort you have put in. And so every one of us has a role to play. Those who have money should donate. Those who can be on the field and sensitize should be on the field. Those who can speak to somebody next door to vote for PO should do so. So we all have a role to play, and everybody's role is important. Well done, Rhoda, and thank you for sharing. Fortunatas Onyeka, Century, if you can please unmute Fortunatas. Century, please unmute Fortunatas.
He's unmuted, he can speak.
Hello?
Okay. Hi, we can hear you.
Okay, good evening. How's everybody? My name is Fortunatus Onyeka, the convener of Independent Campaign. I use this opportunity.
Okay, you sound very faint and distant. We can barely hear you.
Okay, I said my name is Fortunatus Onyeka. Are you hearing me very well?
Yes, better now.
Okay. My name is Fortunatus Onyeka. I'm the convener of Independent Campaign Group for Good Governance in Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate each and every one of us, the support groups in all the states, those who are putting in their efforts, finance, energy, resources from everywhere to make this project a successful one, a victorious one. And I want to use this opportunity to encourage us that this is the time that we are mostly needed. Yes, quite well, we have started from the day one of this project, this Obi-Baba presidential project. I want to encourage us to continue to strive. Rhoda, I heard what you said. Please don't relent. Don't feel weak. This is the time we need our strength the most.
You've gone far from your speaker again, Fortunatus.
Oh, okay. Are you hearing me?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is the time we need our strength the most. This is the time we need our resources, our energy the most. So please let us don't relent. As a support group, we've been doing so much to promote the candidacy of our principals, Mr. Peter Obi and Ahmed Dati. We have been continuously running grassroots mobilization, awareness and sensitization program right from the days of the time of the rallies that went through the states, also through the PVC collection sensitization program, to the present grassroots program that we are doing now on the Labour Party logo sensitization. We are also embarked on radio campaign programs in the north, doing it from northwest to northeast to north central, running the radio campaign program in different languages, in Hausa, in Kanuri, and Fulani. So this we have been doing, and we have continued to do it. We have produced materials and we have distributed to most of the states in the northeast, northwest, and some part of north central. So I want to encourage us to continue to do more. We are doing more. Nevertheless, we will still contribute to this pause. So as a convener, on behalf of my group, we'll be making a donation of 50,000 into the group, and we also show support in my ward where I am, in the Suma ward of FCT, to make sure that when we receive the materials, I will also put money down for the ward for the grassroots activities and the distribution of the materials to the necessary market women and religious institutions and many other places that will be embarking on a group grassroots sensitization program. So this is our own as a group contribution to what we have been doing to make sure that at least come February 25th, we all go out en masse to vote our principal, and by 27th of February, we will stage a global celebration. A global celebration, I mean, is going to be global. I'm already planning for it, setting committees, because I know victory is sure. Because before I came into this project to start initiating independent campaign group for good governance, I had a revelation. And God told me that Obi will win in the most impossible manner. He's going to win. It will look as if he will not win, but at the end of the day, he will win. And why he's going to do it in the most impossible manner, so that nobody, not even me or anyone on this project, will take the glory but him. I took that up and I believe it. If you go to our website, you see it, I put it there categorically. It is God that will take the glory at the end of the victory. So I want all of us to put our head together, to put our energy together, to put our resources together, to make sure that what God has ordained, we do our own part for the victory to manifest. So I yield my mic while I descend to the listening corner. Thank you and God bless.
Bless you too, Fortunatus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, and well done for your commitment and your courage of conviction, for all the work that your support group does and every other person out there who has supported this campaign in one way or the other. Thank you. Thank you. Century, if you can hear me, please, I'll call on you to play the second video for tonight. Thank you. Hello, Century, can you hear me? Hello, Century.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm trying to say it. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I'm having a bit of a technical issue. Just give me 2 minutes to solve that. Thank you.
Okay.
The video is taking a bit of time to download on my system. Can we continue with other things while I try to sort it out, please?
Okay. Please feel free by a show of hands to share with us words of inspiration, how our campaigns have been going in your home state before the video comes on. By a show of hands, please feel free. To our listeners on YouTube, we also say thank you for always being and for the engaging chats that ensues on that platform. We thank you all. We have 49 persons, online via YouTube listening in. Thank you all. Some from Canada, some from home, praying for us and with us. Thank you all. Please, by a show of hands before the video comes on, feel free to share with us words of inspiration as the clock ticks away. And to quote Fortunatus, indeed, we're going to have a global celebration come February 27th when the results are announced. It will be a landslide victory. Feel free by a show of hands. Maureen Kabrik, I see you online. Please, would you want to say a word or two before the video comes on? Maureen Kabrik.
Hello, everyone.
Evening, Bariat.
Yeah, I was trying to unmute and my button was just misbehaving. How are you all doing? Good evening.
We can hear you now. Yes, evening.
Oh,
evening, Maureen.
okay. Well done, guys. Well done, Dudu and Century, for holding forth this line for where Anisha has been the one who leads the charge here, and it goes to show that in PO's team, there would always, we would never lack, the right kind of people to fit into any kind of role. So I must commend you guys. I must thank you guys for the awesome job that you both are doing. Amazing to everyone who is listening into this particular campaign, fundraising campaign this evening. I thank you all, and I just urge us. We are at the finishing line. It's like a relay race that we have been racing from the very moment that PO left PDP, and joined the Labour Party. It's like a relay race. So for those who haven't taken time off, to give themselves a break, you can take a day or two off will be fine, because this last few days, it's going to be the fight for our lives. Like, it's going to be that fight like we've never done before. And we must commend our principal. We see how he moves, Even I honestly, I wrote today on my Twitter handle, when I got back from work and I just took my phone and I went on Twitter and I saw that PO is at a medical center. I said, Jesus Christ. He was in Abia, he was in Ebonyi. And with all that massive turnout, guys, did you see the turnout? I was listening to some people on one space as I was driving back home, and a lot of them were even saying they didn't know that, look, it was such an unplanned event because they didn't even know that PO was coming. That if Abians or the people from Ebonyi knew that PO was coming, that in that crowd would have been like, 1/10 of what would have come out. So you can just imagine, he was there in 2 states, and then now he's in Abuja attending another event. If our principal is not tired, we can't afford to be tired. And I tell you, I remember in the words of Mrs. Ezekwe Sylvia, she always used to tell us, those who preside over the evil affairs of how to rule, not govern, because they're two different things, of how to rule us, are never tired. They never sleep. So we have no reason to sleep on this journey where we are having to fight the battle of our lives, where we are having to fight for the soul of Nigeria. We can't afford to sleep. Thank you, everyone, for everybody who contributes towards this campaign in whatever form or shape. Madam Rhoda, I listened to you. Yes, even from your voice, I could tell. But I pray that God continues to strengthen each and every one of us that is doing so much of heavy lifting in this campaign. The end is near and victory will be ours. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Le président
Must be a technical glitch. Century.
Yes, a technical glitch that occurred and it might take a while to be back up. I think we can continue with the session. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have just 2 minutes to close.
Yeah, apologies. We couldn't play till the end. But on this note, I leave us all with the words from our elder statesman who recite the first stanza of our national anthem as we close. Century, you can mute everyone so we sing together. Please, thank you.
Yes, we can all unmute. The settings allows everyone to mute. They can mute themselves.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Rise, oh,
Rejoice,
night,
obey, to serve
with love and
strength and faith.
Our heroes shall never be in vain. To serve without our mind, nation bound with freedom is iron.
hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
Hooray!
Share the video and hooray, hooray. And you get to see the entirety of it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. Have a good night and a wonderful weekend.